What's good, everybody? This is your boy, himself in the flesh, Mr. Pound for Pound himself, and I'm definitely in the house. And you know when I'm in the house, it is definitely going down. And it is going down. Your boy, Sergio Martinez versus Miguel Cotto. It is going down in a major way at the Madison Square Garden in New York City, June 7, 2014. It's going to be a 12-round bout for the WBC and Ring Magazine Middleweight Championships. I'm just going to touch on the fight real quick, talk about both fighters, go into my prediction, and let that be that. You guys go ahead and get at me with your responses. Much appreciated. Love y'all. Go ahead and check it out. Anyways, Sergio Martinez, 38 years old. He will be 39 come fight time versus Miguel Cotto, 33 years old. Sergio Martinez got a record of 51 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, 28 by KO. Miguel Cotto, 38 wins with 4 losses, 31 by knockout. Their last fights, Sergio had a unanimous decision win over Martin Murray, 12 rounds. Miguel Cotto in his last outing, TKO in 3 over Delvin Rodriguez. Impressive performance, and I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. From those last performances, who would you give the edge to in this fight? What we know so far from the past is about Sergio. Let's talk about Sergio. In the past couple years and outings, man, he's not looked that great. I think a lot of people, including myself, are still loving him for the Paul Williams fights. And, we're still kind of riding with him for that. But in all honesty, since then, he dominated Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., won every round. Then he got knocked down, suffered injuries, hurt his knee, and also hurt his hand. Then he fought, Martin Murray, and barely won the fight, narrowly won the fight. And not only that, but he suffered the same injuries in that fight that he did against Chavez Jr. So what is happening with Sergio? He's aging. Right in front of our eyes. You know what I'm saying? Not only is he getting knocked down more, he's getting injured more. That is the number one. That's like the telltale sign of an aging fighter. You get knocked down and you suffer more injuries. Every fight. I'm not saying like once every here and there, but this is every fight. In the last few fights. As far as Miguel Cotto, he's looked a little more fresh, a little more impressive. He's 33 years old, not having those injuries, not having those surgeries. He's going to be the fresher fighter, I do believe, come fight time. And I just want to throw this in there. Miguel Cotto did avoid Saul Canelo Alvarez. He could have fought him, and he was offered a lot of money. And he said, nah, I'll go ahead and avoid that one. Let me go ahead and take on Sergio Martinez. So I think he sees something in the Martinez fight that he can exploit that he did not see against the Canelo Alvarez challenge. Talking about the fight, I'm just going to give you who I think's a better boxer, better puncher, and what I think's going to happen. Boxing ability, it's obvious. I'm going to go with Sergio Martinez. Sergio has the skills, he has the speed, he has the height, he has the range, he has the unorthodox style of having his hands down. He has really good head movement, and he gets in and out. I love the way he boxes because he stays mobile, and he has power. And Miguel Cotto, he has boxing ability too. We saw it against Shane Mosley, where he boxed where he needed to, he fought where he needed to. Impressive performance. That was in the past. As of late, he has seemed a little more tentative and cautious as to where he is expending his energy. Looking like a fighter who wants to age like fine wine rather than kind of go out like a burning candle. And he's doing that. I think Cotto's reinvented himself and looking on to becoming a better fighter within the years of aging, as well as Sergio. As far as the boxing ability goes, though, I have to give the nod to Sergio Martinez on this one. He is the better boxer. He's faster. I think he gets in and out of spots a little bit better than Cotto does, and definitely got to give him props on that. As far as defense, let's go to defense. As far as defense, both guys are not the best defensively. Both guys get hit a lot. Both guys are willing to trade. They're willing to get in there and get gritty. So as far as defense, I can't really go either way. I might go with Cotto better on the defense because it keeps his hands up a little more, as to where Sergio has his hands down and allows for stupid opportunities like Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. to knock him down and almost have him out. Had that been any other fighter, that was better than, let's say Canelo Alvarez would have knocked Sergio down in that 12th round. That would have been a knockout. Sergio wouldn't have made it out of that round. Sorry to say, that's very true. But thank God that was Julio, and because it was, we got this fight here. As far as power, you know, Sergio's got mad power. We've seen him knock people out, and he's knocking out bigger guys in a bigger division, supposedly, you know. He still fights in that division. That's his choice. So, hey, all credit to Sergio for that. But as far as power punching, I'm going to go with Miguel Cotto. You know, it speaks on his record. He's got the higher knockout ratio. And also, he's just a guy that punches with more power, more ferocity. Sergio's a mover. He's a stick and move kind of guy and then knock you out when he's ready. As to where Miguel Cotto is a power puncher who wants to sit there, trade, go to your body, hurt you, and really hit you with some shots. I think, honestly, if I was in the ring with both guys, I think that Cotto would probably hit harder. You know, going on to what I think about, you know, what they should do for the fight, I think Sergio should box. I don't think he should stand in front of Cotto. I think he should box him, frustrate him. Cotto has slow feet. Use your faster feet to move around Cotto, outbox him, and win an easy unanimous decision. Don't risk anything because of your injuries, and, you know, because he's aging. I mean, Sergio's going to be 39 years old come fight night, almost pushing 40, you know, and with injuries every fight, so he has to be careful. As far as Cotto, I would say press the action. Get in his face, hit him hard, hurt him fast, try to hurt him early. He's an older fighter. He has injuries in the past. Will he get injured again? You don't know, but you have to take the chance on betting he will as Miguel Cotto. So, as Miguel Cotto, I'm going in on him. I'm hitting him with everything I got in the early rounds, and then I'm going to sit back from round 4 to 7, box, conserve my energy. Round 8 to the finish of the fight, pick it back up on Sergio because, like I said, he's aged, and we will see if he can handle the onslaught from Cotto if he does decide to put an onslaught on Sergio later in the fight. As far as my predictions concerned, might shock you, but I'm going to go with Miguel Cotto by knockout or Miguel Cotto by stoppage. I think the injuries over the past few years have really, you know, hurt Sergio Martinez in a bad way. He's also aging. He's almost 40 years old. You know, in all honesty, his motivation doesn't really look all there. And in his past few fights, he hasn't looked that great. True, he's won the fights, but he hasn't looked stellar in his fights. And if anyone did look stellar, it was Cotto in his last fight. Granted, he did fight Delvin Rodriguez. But he did look like the fresher fighter. So I gotta go with, on this fight, Miguel Cotto by stoppage. I don't know when it's gonna happen. I'm going out on a limb here. It's my early prediction. The fight's still a long way away. I might change my mind and do a part 2 to this, but as of right now, I'm seeing Miguel Cotto and the Puerto Rican flag being raised June 7th. I do. I think, you know, he'll get in there. He's gonna land some shots on Sergio. He's gonna hurt him, and I do believe he's gonna stop Sergio Martinez somewhere in the fight. This is your boy, Mr. Pound for Pound. If you disagree with me, oh well. We'll see what happens. Holla at me. Everybody have a good day. Peace.